Welcome back, guys, to the Mesh Network TV Tech Buzz. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and head on over to the free Telegram group. The links are all down below in the description. So if we look at the British pound versus the US dollar, so on a monthly chart, we can see nice bullish structure. We maintain this nice clean bullish structure that GU tends to give us. So just looking off the monthly chart, if we look to the left, we see price established support at this 1.28, call it, or 1.269, call it. So we've had a lot of resistance established here, support established, support, resistance, support. So we can see that this area is clearly an important area. It's an area of value. It's a good area of supply and demand on the monthly. So as we see this previous level of structure, we see now prices give us this nice clean bullish structure, and we've got this like a rising triangle, this ascending triangle into this area of supply and demand. And now we've managed to break above it. Previous month we broke and closed above that area, and it was also a bullish engulfer. We did have a little bit of a wick to the upside, but like I say, the closure and the fact that it's an engulfer, a bullish engulfer, and we have this nice clean structure. So very bullish on the monthly on GU at the minute. Obviously 22 days left on this particular candle, but as you can see, there's a small wick to the downside and price is absolutely shot up. Not much of a wick to the upside. So yeah, very bullish on GU at the minute. And as mentioned on the previous calls, we have this big move with obviously not much traffic on the way down. So we have this previous area of structure. So I'm expecting price to trade up into at least 1.325. So yeah, that's just what to pay attention on the monthly. So bullish on the monthly. So we go down into the weekly. As you can see as well, guys, we get this trend line. With this trend line, which has been respecting, price has been respecting this trend line, and every time we're tapping it, we're getting a move to the upside, as you can see. So price still trading above that area as mentioned. And so yeah, 1.267 area around this area that we were talking about. As you can see on the weekly, we are nice bullish structure. Once again, we broke through this previous higher high, and then we're starting to establish support, and it's retested perfectly. If you look at that candle, there, so obviously this our previous area of structure came down, respected that trend line, broke up through. Obviously, this is the weekly structure point as well. So we broke that weekly structure point, give us a new higher high, and then we've come back and retested that weekly structure point perfectly and gave us this new higher low. As you can see, nice retest of that previous structure level, which was the weekly structure point. And now the last previous weekly candle, as you can see, we've got like this bit of a morning star pattern. Price came up, starting to establish support where once was resistance, this important weekly structure point. We're starting to build up a lot of confidence this year to obviously reinforce our bullish bias. As we mentioned there, we've got this morning star pattern, and now the last week's candle closed out a bullish engulfer, and it closed out above this structure. Yeah, very bullish on GU at the minute. Go down into the daily. As we see, we had this trend line coming up and come down. So we had a little bit of indecision here last week, which now, as you can see, is broken to the upside. So once we see this candle closure, we had this bullish flag pattern falling down. Once we've seen the break of that area, we've seen a lot of bullish volume come in. So just looking at the daily, I'll be expecting, let me just go down to 4 hour. Yeah, so could expect the potential for price to come back down and retest these areas on the 4 hour, where we had this area of consolidation on the 4 hour before we broke, so around 1.27500. Could see price come back, grab liquidity from this area before starting to make its way up towards 1.30. Obviously, if this area gets invalidated on the smaller time frames, then we've got the potentials for price to come back and retest this 1.26700 area, where, as we see on the lower time frames, we see it establish resistance, establish support. One of these scenarios will be price to come all the way back and to start establishing support at this area before trading out of that area. But yeah, we're very bullish on GU at the minute, obviously with the USD fundamentals as well. So yeah, I'll be waiting for a retracement, possibly to that level. If not that level, then that level. Providing 1.267 gets invalidated, guys, then we do, like I say, we're seeing this area on this trend line getting respected. So we could see price consolidate until we see this trend line tapped as well. But once again, guys, get yourselves over to the free Mesh Telegram group. The links are all down below in the description, where we update our technical analysis through the week. But yeah, at the minute, as you can see, they're very bullish on GU, but I'll be expecting a bit of a pullback, potentially as well, guys. Sorry. So we do have this previous structure point over here, so we could even see price establish support here before taking off. But obviously, the way we've seen this move on Friday, I'll be expecting a pullback, grab liquidity before we take off. So yeah, just keep an eye on those areas mentioned, guys, on GU this week. But yeah, get yourselves over to the free Telegram group. Yeah, that's GU for this week.